do. 17 right here.
Hi, my name is Nurma Putri. You can call me Intan. I am a psychology student at Putri University, Menteng. This time I will explain how to read raw comics and novels easily so that you can understand the plot or the story a little bit. As someone who enjoys reading novels and comics mostly from Korea and China, I always felt impatient to wait for the official translation. So even though I don't really understand the language they use, I keep reading it on the original website. Until I find an application that allows me to freely translate words that are in photos such as comic panels or novels on pages that doesn't have a highlight feature. Google Translate may also have the same feature, but it can't translate right on the pages as I mentioned earlier. The application I recommend to use is Screen Translate or Translate on Screen because this one is easier to use, while other applications such as Translate still have bugs and are a bit complicated. First, download the Screen Translate on your phone and allow it or turn on the floating windows for this application. Most of the languages available are free, but you need to pay for the main languages that are often used in comics, such as Korean, Japanese, and Chinese. I would recommend you to download this application legally in Play Store to support the creator and of course to prevent viruses to crawl in your phone system. But if you still insist and choose to use the default way, you can download it from Happy Month. But this application is not available on iOS. The risk is all yours, because even though it is considered to be safe, a modified application will still have viruses. After having a premium account and watching ads, you can access unlimited languages to be used in the translation setting panels. I will use Korean and translate it to English to read my favorite comics. And don't forget to press turn on button or else you won't be able to see this floating icon. Go to the official website of the comics you want to read. For Korean comics, there are Kakao page, Never Comics, or we know it as Webtoon, Lezin. They have more mature content on it. While for Chinese, we have Kwaikan, Manman, QQ Comics, V Comics, and so on. Pay attention to this particular step for the easier access when you use the floating icon. First, drag the icon to the words you want to translate. Tap the icons once, and when it looks darker like this, you can drag it again to highlight the words, and the translation panels will appear. After you are done translating, you can press the X button so the panel doesn't block your view. But if you feel this floating icon still blocking your view, then you can simply drag it away to elsewhere and make sure the color doesn't change. Please remember that the floating icon will not disappear from the screen as long as the Screen Translate application is still running on the background. To avoid some errors, don't first quit the app like this, but go back to the application to turn off the floating icon. Although it is lacking a lot, especially because of my bad pronunciation and grammar, I hope this tutorial can help some of you even if it's only a little bit.